Fight fans, fight fans, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Oleksandr Usyk. Get this. Oleksandr Usyk responds to Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua's 60-40 split, and he had this to say. Usyk's team, in the form of manager Klimas, responded to Fury's wanting to fight AJ. He said they want him to wait until next year and fight Usyk next. Klimas pointed out this is an excellent way to run from Usyk, calling out others but not answering Usyk. Joke. On the Usyk fight, Aram said it would happen in the first few months of 2023. And he said, quote, I talked again yesterday with Usyk's manager Klimas, who said, please don't rush us. We'll do it in the first quarter of next year. Fury versus Joshua was never really on the table for many. The hot air just blows around in circles. Fury could now face Manuel Charr in Wales late November. Joshua is more likely to travel to China for the first leg of his world tour to fight Zhilei Zhang. One thing is for sure, Bob Arum doesn't think the fight will happen this year. Whether it does is another story entirely. Those are the words of Klimas and Bob Arum. Let me counterpunch. See, that is exactly what I told you guys this morning. When Frank Warren said that shit about February or March, it just let me know, like, okay, you guys have no definite date. You guys have not even pinpointed what time frame you want to fight. Only February and March. So if it's February or March, instead of just February or just March, then there's no definite date. So why are you trying to tell someone when not to fight? See, that's what I'm talking about. It made no sense when I heard Frank Warren say that, because it's like, okay, well, do you really want the fight, or you're just bullshitting, telling people that, hey, this fight has to be made at this particular time. It's either this date or no date because of the Usyk. They just said, don't rush us. So why, what does that tell you? That tells you that they're not in a hurry to make a particular date, so you could fucking wait. If you wanted to fight Joshua, you could have took it on December 17th. See, it had nothing to do with Usyk because Usyk's team already responded. They already said, look, don't rush us. We'll have it in the first quarter of the year. That could mean, what, 3 months, 4 months? It doesn't matter. It could be fucking April for all we know. It didn't have to be February. It didn't have to be March, because no one said shit and no one talked about a date. They didn't even negotiate a particular date for them to say, hey, we got to fight Joshua on November or early December. See, I knew it was some bullshit with this. This is the tactics of Team Fury, and they're doing that bullshit because they want people to believe, yeah, it's a 60-40. AJ, come fight. This is what it is. You know, I'm offering you this opportunity. Come get it. Oh, but then guess what? It has to be November. Like, this bullshit. It's just some bullshit to me. And then when they asked Frank, oh, because we need to keep the negotiations open for Usyk. No. So that tells you there's nothing wrong with the whole, hey, we need this time, because that has just been counterpunched. You know what I mean? So it's not Team Usyk. And I'm glad they responded, because they're like, look, we said take all the time you need, so we have nothing to do with you fighting Anthony Joshua. So if that's what you think, oh well. You know what I mean? So at least we know the truth, and we can weed out the bullshit, because somebody is lying somewhere. But, you know, if there was some type of way to get out of this fight, it would be found out about, or it would be created. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Team Usyk responding to the AJ and Tyson Fury negotiations. Please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunched. Peace!